Contactless cards are definitely convenient, but in crowded places like shopping malls, cafes, and airports, they can be a security issue. That's why you might need an RFID blocking card like Credifence to keep your wallet safe. And in this video, I'll test myself to see whether it actually works in real time. Contactless cards are great because they make digital payments quick and easy, but how do they actually work? Well, it's all thanks to RFID. RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification. It's a technology that enables various devices to communicate with one another using radio waves. This technology has many uses: payment, ID, access, hotel key cards, and even passports. But with contactless bank cards, we're usually talking about NFC, a short-range type of RFID that works within a few inches. So when you tap your card or use a phone's tap-to-pay feature, that's NFC. However, as with any technology that makes life more convenient, there are some risks to consider. Here, the main danger is that an unknown scanner could try to read nearby cards to copy their data or steal money. And that's where RFID blocker cards like Credifence come into play. At first glance, it looks just like any other card that sits in your wallet, but in reality, it interferes with unwelcome RFID and NFC scanning attempts. It works around the common 13.56 MHz frequency used by many contactless cards and passports, creating a protective zone around nearby cards. It doesn't even need a battery since it intercepts the scanner's signal energy and uses it to power its internal jamming chip, which scrambles the signal to protect your data. Unlike passive RFID wallets, which are made from special materials to block signals, Credifence is an active jammer. It responds to scanners with noise that drowns out your card's response. The scanner receives your card's signal, but the jammer's card's noise response prevents the skimmer from decoding it. And if you want to test Credifence yourself, I'll leave a link in the description that allows you to get this card at a great price. Okay, all that sounds great in theory, but let's do some practical testing to see if Credifence works as it should. For this test, I'll use a basic NFC reader app to scan this wallet. That way, we'll see if Credifence RFID blocking card makes a difference when someone tries to scan your wallet. First, I'll do a control test without the card in the wallet, and then I'll repeat the process with the card in the wallet. You can see the results side by side on screen now. The idea is simple. I'll go to a store to buy something and try to pay with my contactless card while also holding the Credifence card next to it. That way, we'll see if the Credifence will interfere with the card reader while I try to check out. So here goes nothing. Uh-oh, nothing happens when I tap my card. I'll just put the Credifence card away and voila, everything is back to normal. I don't want to hold up the line anymore. Since the payment failed while I had Credifence nearby, it means it successfully shielded my payment card that uses the common 13.56 MHz frequency. Solid protection against card skimmer attacks, but the trade-off is that you can't make any payments while holding the Credifence card. So be sure to put it away whenever you want to pay for something to avoid awkward situations like holding up a line at a store. And if you want Credifence in your wallet at the lowest price, the link below offers an outstanding deal. Like I mentioned before, RFID and NFC technologies are also used in other situations, like hotel or office building access cards. And that means Credifence can also protect your other cards from attackers too, but only if they use the 13.56 MHz frequency. If it's another frequency, then Credifence won't help. But don't worry about this threat too much, since not every access card can be copied with a quick scan. Some are well protected, others less so, but either way, blocking unwanted scans adds one more layer of control. So that's all about Credifence. It's a simple yet effective solution that I think is preferable to a bulky RFID blocking wallet or flimsy sleeve. Don't forget my special link if you'd like to get Credifence at a great price. Stay safe and see you later.